My gosh. I mean, Georgia only up 17-12 at halftime. Uh, this is on coaching right here. I mean, Missouri game. All right, that was the players. Coaching won us that game. But the players were messing it up. This is on coaching. You're running. You have two. You're running two. You're running a 4-2-5 with two safeties deep against a team that averages the fourth least yards per reception in the country. Because Mississippi State, they don't throw it deep. Their game plan is West Coast. They like to spread everybody out. They dink, they dunk, and they try to get yards after catch. That's their game plan. They don't throw it deep. Why do we have two deep safeties? They just that's just not what they do. You know, I don't understand. You know, they're carving us up right now because we're using the linebackers as dropping them back, and of course that Mississippi State goes with their wide splits because they're rushing about three players every play. I mean, put some pressure. Mississippi State's literally standing a foot and a half away from each other on the offensive line. But send some blitzes up the middle. Blitz Smile Munden. You know? Come on. Let's send some pressure here. Let's run some zone blitzes too. Have the linebackers drop back, send some pressure from the outside, make Will Rogers confused. We're not doing anything confusing right now. We're just dropping back into deep coverage against a team that doesn't throw the ball deep. That's what you do versus Tennessee. That's not what you do versus Mississippi State. They're a full West Coast style, and we're dropping two safeties back. What we should be doing is we should go. I think we need to go a 4-3, 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. We need to do a mix of blitzing those linebackers in the A gaps and dropping them back. The A gaps because Mississippi State likes to throw it over the middle. That'll disrupt them a little bit. You can drop the other 2 back and sometimes drop all 3 back. Do a mix of that, and let's go press jam coverage, press man coverage. Yes, press jam, but press man coverage with all four corners and no safeties. They haven't thrown the ball in the air 15 yards this entire game. And they're not going to until we change our scheme. And if we do it, they're probably still not going to throw it deep. Alabama, they played up, and Mississippi State, they tried to still attack short. Why aren't we doing the same thing? I don't know. It confuses me. I know there's not a lot of teams that exist like Mississippi State anymore. Most teams do tend to throw the ball deep a good bit. Mississippi State, they still work the short game. And that's just what they do. So why not put some pressure on them up the middle? They with their wide splits on their O line. Why not, press man coverage? We don't need any safeties back there. They're not going to attack that. They're just not, even if we play up on them. So that's what I would do. But hey, I'm not Kirby Smart. We'll see. We'll see what Kirby does. Offensively, we've been coached okay. I'd like to see some more, all this pulling and stuff is messing up our run game. I'd like to see us, hand it up the middle and let McIntosh and Branson Robinson and, Dejon Edwards and Kendall Milton, and let's let everybody pick our holes here, Mississippi State puts about 7 people in the box. They're doing that versus us. Let's let our running backs pick our holes here, going creative and pulling a bunch of people. That's great, but we have 5 linemen against 7 people in the box. It's just not working right now. We need to let's go gap control. We are going gap control, but let's go to traditional gap control. No pulling, just block the man in front of you, block the guy in your gap, let the running back pick his hole. That's what I would do. Other than that, I like the passing plays we're doing. We can't run play action right now because we're not running it good. We're running it 17 carries, 34 yards, 33 yards, I think. I don't know, man. I mean, Stetson, uh, he's playing okay. He's playing decent right now. I wouldn't say he's playing bad. I wouldn't say he's playing good. He's playing decent. Receivers got to step up. They're not playing well this game. The tight ends are, but the receivers aren't. They got to get open. They got to stop dropping passes. Blaylock, come on now, we got to catch down, third down. Who really needs to step up those are pass protection. They have 3 down linemen, which means we got with a running back because, unless we go empty, which we've done a couple times. Most of the time, we have a running back in the backfield. That gives us 3 guys, 2 linemen and a running back to pick up blitzes to protect Stetson, and we can't do it. Every time they blitz, they get to Stetson. And every time I don't blitz, the receivers can't get open. So, yes, we have 17 points, but let's protect. When we do protect Stetson, that's how we get our points. We've thrown it over the middle to our tight ends, and that's been working. Well, we got to protect Stetson here. We got 3 guys to pick up blitzes because they're rushing 3. Come on, man. 3 down linemen. And 3, those 3 linemen obviously are blocked. And then 3 extra guys pick up blitzes and pick up any lineman that gets through the hole. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Let's get a little creative here. We're in a hostile environment. I've noticed this too. The last game our O-line played bad was the Missouri game. Well, they did good in the fourth quarter when we switched to gap control, but until then they were doing bad. I noticed how that, I don't know. Are we having trouble with communication on the offensive line or something? Last time our receivers played bad, the Missouri game. So we're having bad communication between Stetson the receivers and Stetson the O-line and all that. I have no idea. But that's defensive scheme is terrible. Let's press them up and run man coverage. Let's play some grown man football here and blitz some, drop back some, 4 down linemen, and let's go. No safeties needed. Offensively, keep throwing over the middle to your tight ends. Pass protection's got to step up. That just has to step up. Maybe squeeze in a little tighter if you need to. Let's go gap control and run this ball down their throats. And that punt return, that stuff just happens. That was bad coverage, but I don't have any analysts on that. I just know it's never going to happen again. I don't want to jinx that, please God, but yeah, I don't have any analysts for that. All right, Kirby, this is the worst coach game you've had all year. And really, I'd say the only bad one, to be honest with you. So let's step it up here. All right. Peace, and go Dogs.